for the fam. Started with a prayer and a mic, just a few dimes. Looking at the chat now, it feels like we flying. Shout out to the day ones, our 8 sub strong. A scrub entertainment, y'all been here all along. And the rent-free crew, yeah, you know how we do. This love in my soul, I give it all to you, all to you.
Hump day! Hump day! It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's Wicked Wiz. It's Sports T. The T. The original T. On Wednesday. What's happening, people? What's going on? What's happening? It's the People's OG, a.k.a. Mr. White, along with the Vice President and franchise. We got some interesting things to talk about today. We got some you might call it spinning the block a little bit. I mean, but you have to when people get out live streaming and saying real ignorant shit. Talk about some happenings that's going on in camp coaching wise, implementing the proverbial "if fuck you was a picture" aspect going on in camp. We roll call. All Angel Reese haters report to the front. All Angel Reese hater club members, please report to the front. We need to holler at you. oh man. And of course, to some people's favorite part of Wicked Wiz Sports Tea, the Sports Tea Dummy of the Week nominations. You know what I'm saying? We try to, keep y'all happy, entertained, and informed, and things of that nature. Shout out to them Bravos. Shout out to them Bravos getting back on the winning track and helping Boston maintain their losing streak at 4. Championship makings in the makings. Once again, condolences to the Horner family. Long time third baseman through the late 70s and 80s. Bob Horner left us to go to be on that baseball diamond in the sky. Chilling with Ted and Bob. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the big bats in that lineup back then with Dale Murphy and Chris Chambliss. He could hit for power. He could hit for average. He was a pretty good third baseman. Just reminded. You know what I'm saying? We lost another one. It's been a rough month for the Braves family. It's been a rough month. But we gonna persevere and try to keep winning in those names. Hopefully the year ends with us holding that trophy and to be able to dedicate that this season to those 3 individuals in the Braves family. Freshman, what's happening? What's going on, babe?
Yup.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? There you go.
Yeah. We can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you. What's happening? Okay, we gonna jump right on into the fuckery. our QB1, as I've been saying, has some interesting comments pertaining to some goings on in camp, in minicamp, and OTAs in field study. You know, you know how you in school and you know what I'm saying you had those foreign language classes, you know. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, the foreign language, yeah, the foreign language class. Well, it sounds like that this coaching staff, offensively, as it were, is you know putting in much work to you know flesh out the Hematian versus in residuals. They're completely changing the offensive language. You know. To the scheme. I found that rather interesting. You know, they are talking about there is nothing. They're leaving no stone unturned, no locker not being open. You know what I'm saying? They are coming in with a whole new language, in implementing the offensive scheme speak, as it were, in the present offensive schoolage that is going on. Franchise, what you think about this?
Well, I mean, I'm not surprised because Kevin Stefanski and Tommy Reese, they ran a totally different offense when they was in Cleveland and in Minnesota. So I'm not really surprised that they're changing out, what they was doing here before, and they're also trying to highlight what our players do best. And what does that, like, that means getting up to under center and actually reading the defense and, things of that nature. So I love it.
They're erasing the Zacalations and Rahimothan's language.
No, you mean that dumbass playing?
Fuck you. What was a language? I tell you, they're doing they're scratching out all the residuals. Freshmen,
Yes, sir.
give us your interpretation of the language barrier being breached and broken and procured.
I mean, as the Lord said, you have to renew your mind. You are a new creature. Once you accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior. I'm just saying that's that's real. That is
Yes, I know that so funny.
I was so serious. I wasn't playing. I was real. I was so serious.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, no, that's good. I think that's a great thing because now fresh start, fresh offense. None of that because should nobody be confused out there about anything. Everything is different. Nothing is the same as when this guys was here. Nah, everything is brand new and easy. And we're actually running a pro offense, not no college gimmick.
That part.
So I love it.
Yeah, it is a very detailed dialect of the West Coast offense. Stefanski does come off that West Coast tree. He does. That is what's happening outside of the obvious that it's just is a strong move to bring in a clarified language and a strong scheme, and it's going to highlight the weapons that we have. It is going to work to what the weapons that we do have do best. When I saw this quote from Penix, of course, at first I was just took the devil. But for that to be noticed, to my down to the letter.
Oh, you mean he gave the middle finger?
I'm talking about down to the letter. They are flushing all things Zacalations and Rahimothan. It is a brand new language. It's a different book. It's a firmer book. It is a real and dialect of a book.
Book of Stefanski.
Yes.
Not the book of,
Homie the Clown.
Right.
Second Clownations, chapter 2.
Oh God.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. I mean, and the guys are there. They're there for it. They're there for it. They are on it. They are taking it all in. I mean, it's so much schoolwork going on. You even got our president out there throwing the ball around.
Yeah.
Ain't you supposed to be in the office? Yeah.
I guess he said, "Hey, you gotta practice too."
And then Cooper said, you sure you just the president? You look like you still play." I'm just out here, I can't play golf right now. So I come out here and throw the ball around with y'all a little bit. But
that's someone that cares.
Yes. And yes.
Not someone who sit on their butt all day and be bald.
He's out there looking at his quarterbacks and seeing that everybody's able and what's moving in moderation and what is getting done. What I'm saying, from all four guys.
I know Arthur got to be like, I can finally take a damn vacation for a minute.
Arthur at the crib chilling, playing with the grandbabies.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't heard nothing from Arthur since the introduction of Stefanski and kind of you ain't seen Arthur.
He might be gritting.
Arthur's at the house chilling, playing with the grandbabies. Who you did see, you saw Josh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You saw Josh, doing his dad impression with on the golf cart.
It's amazing when you ain't got to look over your shoulder.
Right. I mean, you can see that the handoff has been done. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. At this point, you probably won't see Arthur unless he's sitting up in the skybox. You
might see him when we go to the playoffs in the suit.
That'll probably be yes. He ain't finna be making a whole lot of down to the field. You know what I'm saying? Appearances. He's relaxed. Again, we ain't heard Arthur or seen a quote from Arthur since the introduction of Stefanski and Cunningham. We ain't.
We finna see the Mafia boys.
You got Junior out there, and he riding around on the cart. He, you know what I'm saying? They walking up and down the hallways with Matt. You know what I'm saying? They sitting in the lounge, you know, sitting drinking coffee or tea or brandy or whatever they fashion. You know, chilling. You know, Cunningham walking around there meeting all the Rickies, talking to everybody. You know, getting to know people, getting to know the lay of the land, the building. You know what I'm saying? Stefanski is having meeting with players, passing out books. You know, having language conversations. Uh, you know, getting folks, you know, familiar with the program. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you know what I'm saying? And you got your medical team checking it. All right, you know, this is what we got. And he's reached this threshold. So, you know what I'm saying? You probably give him about 25 or 30 more reps there and then call it a day.
This is Falcon football.
You know. Mm-hmm. Those you're getting up to date reports. You're not looking on milk carton for people.
Mm. Have you seen him?
Yeah, right. You know, but I found it very, very interesting. You know what I'm saying? When Penix, you know, said that out loud in front on the microphone, um, and in that ESPN the magazine article, and he said that, and I'm just like, okay, bet. All right, Coach K.
Oh, they ready.
Yes,
Did y'all
yes,
see Tua's interview?
I
Not yet.
didn't.
I gotta. They dropped Tua's. They dropped
Yeah, I saw that
a
before I
couple
came
other
on.
people too. Drake and them. Most of the offensive players had some of their interviews.
Well, tell us what Tua was talking about now.
Oh, he was happy as hell to be here. Fresh start. He said he ready for his kids to experience an actual cold Christmas, and he ready to get to work because he said Miami just like I guess where he from a hot Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
and he just ready to get to work. He's helping pennies. He doing stuff on his own too. Everybody helping each other, and you can tell the media trying to pin him against each other.
Yeah, that's a lot of that is going on. You know, I mean, but you know, Tua know what he was brought here for.
Yeah, he even said when he was growing up, he wasn't a good do good in school. How many people admit that?
Right.
He does flashcards, he get his wife to help him.
Mm-hmm.
So, he doing what it takes.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? He know what he was brought here for. He knows he's the backup plan.
And he fine with it.
You know what I'm saying? He know exactly what he was brought here for. Hell, his contract tells you what he was brought here for.
Right.
Shit. Come on, man.
He said all three of them is tight nipped in that room in there,
Mm-hmm.
and they all getting to work.
I mean, you know, all I hear, especially you conspiracy theories. 4.8 million does not say you finna start at quarterback on anybody's team. I'm just saying.
Mm-mm.
I thought it was less than that.
Me too.
I mean, you know, when you look at it from the incentive part, that's you
Oh,
know,
okay, okay.
Is that like the league minimum?
I'm counting the total out. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, $4.8 million don't say you finna start. You finna be anybody's QB1.
Right.
You use backup lane.
Yes.
Use backup lane. And the situation is being worked as such. You know what I mean? I mean, if you look at what's going on, I mean, Penix is on the treadmill. Penix is on the track. Okay, Penix is out in OTAs. Penix is in 707s. All right, Penix is in the weight room. All right, and you know what I'm saying? He's in the ice tub. You know what I'm saying? He's with the physical therapist, getting the rub downs, the massages. You know what I'm saying? The hot rocks. You know, in there getting them legs cooked and recooked and massaged. You know, I'm just saying.
They
You
asked
know,
Tua how it feel to be asked him about being married and you know how Pennis got married. He said, "Man, I've been married 4 years." He said,
right.
"I can't help him. We young."
Hey, look, I mean, you know what I'm saying? He 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 went through what he went through down there in Miami. It was a rough situation. There was some good spots, but you know when you got a bad offensive line and even a less competent coaching staff that
Mm.
can't adjust. I mean, how do you expect a quarterback to be a good leader and player? Just saying. You know, and this is an opportunity for him to, you know, get some, you know, practice reps and maybe, you know what I'm saying, get a little bit on film and, you know, all things considering, especially depending on how it hypothetically speaking, let's say 26 turns out, all right, we make a playoff run, you know, we get divisional or conference championship. All right, everybody's gonna eat off of that. You know what I'm saying? And then not even getting that far. Let's say we get some ways down to season, and you know a team or two loses their quarterback, and the phones go to ringing. We you don't think we can get some draft capital for two?
Some trade bait.
You know, I mean, there's a multitude of ways that this situation could go with him being here. It may even be where, I mean, I ain't got to have the pressure of being the starter. Shit, I sit here and help this young man grow. $5 or $6 million a year, next like shit. I mean,
Shit, I sit on the bench and take that money.
I just a couple of years ago cooped up $178 million. I ain't necessarily hurting for no coins, you know. I mean, but and even at that, even if he is, I mean, he's in a better situation. I mean, him being a great backup and a great locker room guy can get him an opportunity, somewhere else, as well, you know. But go sit down somewhere and eat some cornflakes and
wagon.
right, right. Yeah. But with this staff is they're implementing the scheme language and and from the sound of things that everybody is taking to it like what I'm saying fly paper on the wall catch the flies it's fresh and it's new it's welcomed and it's a breath of fresh air. As Brian Robinson said, I think it's not going to be. It sounded like it's not a difficult transition. Is what it
There's no
sounded
stain on the wall.
right. You ain't throwing uncooked noodles up against the wall and hoping shit stick.
They got rid of that shit stain.
Mm, mm. Wow. I mean, can you really call this shit stain? I mean,
They was just throwing stuff at the wall.
that you know what I'm saying? Diarrhea poop don't stick. It just runs.
Yeah, that's true. Might have different colors.
Hey, I'm not doing this with you. I'm not. On a NFL note, Derwin James just got a check. What is it, 28, what is it, 26, 27 per? Right there.
Highest paid. I know that much.
Okay.
He top Hamilton.
He might be. Let me see.
Hamilton was the high paid.
Yeah.
He top Hamilton.
No.
Chargers. He signed a 3-year, $75.6 million, making him the NFL's highest paid safety.
Mm.
So yeah.
Mm.
Yep. He's the highest paid.
Bye JB3.
Yeah. Because you know he wanted his money.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Mm-hmm. He already had his payday.
Yeah, and then when you hear him talk, he wants to be around here more so than anything. And I think with this new regime that came in and how they're moving, I think he understands is I either got to get with the plan if I want to stay here, or I'm gonna have to move around. It's either you gonna take a team friendly deal and retire, or you can go ahead and go chase your money or do whatever, but you ain't gonna do it here.
I mean, you're about the win, or you're about the bag, because you've already gotten the bag twice. You know, so I mean, I just, I'm just, for you to be, a high of stature of a safety that Jesse Bates is, I mean, you could be saying all the right things, but then, your agent can come out and say a little bit different.
Don't be like Grady Jarrett.
I mean, I don't think he's like Grady. Grady had to go.
Yeah.
Grady had to go. I mean,
same shit, different year.
I mean, when you at what 18, 19 mil and 4, 5 sacks, you wouldn't even lead the team in tackles. I mean, come on now. You wanted more than that. Okay, you might go ahead and find that somewhere else.
He was stuck in Chicago.
You're not going to get that here. Let me see. What else? Something else. It was something else on the NFL wire. Dumbass Mr. Jacobs.
I saw it. Didn't he get released today?
Mm-hmm.
Out of jail?
He got released.
He got released out of jail, yeah.
Yeah, somebody paid that boy. Honestly, I think they finna Ray Rice his ass. I mean, unless there's something that's gonna do away with those 8 charges, they finna Ray Rice his ass.
Yeah.
Or the way damn, it's kind of hard because there's no evidence right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless there's some video out there that's going to show to the contrary. I mean, that's loud. Domestic violence. 8 domestic violence charges.
Yeah, they don't play about that in the NFL.
8.
Now, where they can get him is like if they test her for like around her neck and stuff, you can see where somebody has been strangled and stuff like that. So they'll test that. If that comes back like, she's had like
bruises
ruptures
and
stuff like that to her throat.
Done been body slammed, done been thrown up against the wall, done been jacked up off the floor by a neck. You know,
yeah. They can tell all that stuff.
yeah,
So yeah, if they
you
gonna do
know,
all that and he come
yeah,
back. Yeah, Skip.
yeah, hmm yeah.
Man,
I think they finna Ray Rice his ass. I think his
yeah.
career is done.
His locker already packed. He might as well go ahead and start, figuring out what he gonna do after
Right.
football.
Yeah, yeah. Like, become an insurance salesman or buy a grocery store.
I don't know who want to
Shit.
buy insurance from that.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, just,
He might be working at the grocery store.
hey, you know, buy a Citgo and work, be a corner store. you know,
Hey, Farmers Insurance is always hiring.
right, right, right. Let's see. Ray won that night. Oh, yes, that's right. That's right. May I have your attention, please? All Angel Reese haters and members of Angel Reese Hater Club, please report to the office pronto. Please report to the office pronto. Uh, you know, it is time out for the hate. It is time out. I mean, if that girl couldn't play, she wouldn't have been an All American. She would not have been Freshman of the Year. I mean, if she couldn't play, she would not been, saying the leading rebounder in the country at LSU. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a walking double double. She is the female version of I'm gonna say it. They're driving. She can get you, 16, 18, but she's average right now. She's average. Well, what's she average? At one point was it 16 boards?
Yeah.
I think that was the number is 16. She's averaging 12 and 16. You know what I'm saying? And 2 blocks a game, and has put her handprint on this team.
When I was going to the Dream Center and stuff.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? We're in 5 games of the 4 wins. She has made the winning play in 2 of those 4 wins defensively. Okay, you had the winning steal last night, and then what was it against? Was it against Dallas or was it Minnesota with the winning block?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then in that game against Minnesota, that 22-5 third quarter was spurred by her points wise. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she has her handprint. Her enthusiasm, her tenacity on defense. Okay, and I'm sorry, y'all can start throwing shade at this girl offense. What she's shown this year. Okay, when she put that thing on the floor, she didn't call for over. That her drive to the basket game. Angel got a little bag. Angel got a little bag.
The question is, can they asses play?
I mean,
Everybody talk about her.
Players on the team are calling her the missing piece.
That's the ATL Barbie.
Peachtree Barbie. I think some of y'all haters need to, put something on video and bow down and apologize. Goddamn it.
They probably can't even do a layup.
You know what I'm saying? She's at him. You know what I'm saying? Being a whole problem on the basketball court with that aggressiveness. You know what I'm saying? She put in your face aggressiveness. Yeah, I just scored on you, and what? Yeah, I just
Mm-hmm.
blocked your shot, and what? Yeah, I just stole the ball from you, and what? And we'll get the rebound and take that thing coast to coast.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Currently 4-1 with the game coming up tonight in Minnesota, which we will be doing. Um, you know, best record to start right now after 5 games. At 4-1. It's gonna be it's starting to look like an enjoyable ride.
When the last time the Dream did that?
It's been a minute. It's been a
Mm-hmm.
minute. It's been a minute.
Even when we had Brittany Griner, it wasn't shit.
I just like I felt some kind of way that she left in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But looking at how Angel is fitting and her aura and persona has become contagious, defensively, you know what I'm saying, and late in games,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
I might have to go get me a jersey.
and we're still once the babies start growing into and finding their spot, you know what I'm saying, that and what's the white girl name,
Damn, I can't even think of it.
yeah, her and v, Viva Vivian, whatever doing.
That was a weird.
Yeah, but I think when they find their spots, you know what I'm saying, within the groove of the team, and then when old girl come back, yeah,
Bro, we dangerous.
that's the thing. We got 13, 14 points, 10 boys sitting on the bench, out hurt. Okay, you bring that back, you know what I mean, and then these babies grow up, develop our own progress up, you know what I'm saying, dream. Even though they're already a problem now, they gonna be a whole fucking problem down the stretch.
Got depth.
Yeah.
I mean, just like the Braves, and then the Falcons got it now. Not a Dream.
I mean, franchise, what you think about D Dream? What you think?
Yeah, I mean, there's something to be excited about. I don't want to, go off the rails yet because it's still early, and but you can see the defensive, imprint that she's brought to this team, and bringing back Jordan in Canada, her veteran presence that adds to that as well.
Nas Hillman.
Nas, she's a wide open shot, waiting to happen. I mean, we are
Nas is out. Robert Ory.
We like like she said. I mean, we have the depth that if somebody goes down, somebody else can replenish that for a while, and then I mean, we can play two different types of ways when it comes to a playoff game. We can slow it down. We can play at half court.
Yep.
We can also speed you up as well. And we're a prolific 3-point shooting team.
Yeah,
so we can snipe you too. And then also, we can we know how to rebound. We we are monsters down low.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, like our brother Juan says, pick your poison.
Yep.
Your boys
Well,
the
what you want to do?
season. Yep.
What do you want to do? And
Yeah.
then I'm gonna take it back to even back when we had Angel McContry.
Yep.
Yes.
This team is much better,
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
better than
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
of those teams that we had back then.
We're deep. We're deeper than that team.
We are.
Yes, it's not just it's not just Angel now.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. This angel is different.
Right. Yeah, she
Peach,
making a difference.
Peachtree Barbie boy, she is something real different, and she's determined to win. That's why she wanted out of Chicago.
I always thought Angel McContry was by herself.
That's what I meant. Like it
Hmm.
was only Angel, nobody else. We had no depth, no shooting. We couldn't defend. Nothing. We
We
only
just passed the
we
ball to
asked
her.
Angel. Yeah, we asked Angel outscore everybody. Good luck.
Hmm.
Hey
Yeah.
Sam, doesn't that sound familiar with somebody in Atlanta, the Hawks traded away? You know
Yeah.
what? You know what?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
mind. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Never
We
mind.
gonna roll with that couch right on. Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the. I meant what the organization did to him, but
Yeah.
yeah. hmm
Hmm. Yeah. 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 Um. Yeah. Yeah. I'm loving what the evolution of this team. I'm loving the start. Um, everything's working. Um, I mean, if there is a negative, like when me and Truth was doing the call, if there is a negative, uh, our scrambling defense sometimes we tend to leave the 3-point shooters a little open.
Yeah.
I think we need to get a little bit better at our coverage and our closing in on perimeter. I think our perimeter D needs to get a little bit better. But other than that, I mean, there's really nothing to complain about because like in we have some closers um, on this team. Um, and Angel, for the most part, has been showing her basketball IQ. She just got them scrambling. What did she do? She finds Alicia. she finds Alicia quick, fast, and hurry. She finds Alicia. And we need a basket. Come get this damn ball, Alicia.
Right.
You know, um, you know what I'm saying. But you can tell that this team's mindset is dead set on defense, and defense does what? Win championships.
Mm-hmm.
You know, uh, yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. Um, about 72 hours ago. No, it was 70. It was 96 hours ago. A certain particular podcast group who's been clearly known for their unintelligent takes when it comes to football, uh, decided to display their unbridled passion and crybabyism concerning 2018.
Oh Lord, that.
Um, and decided to say out loud that we should have drafted Lamar Jackson instead of Calvin Ridley in 2018.
As soon as he said that, I turned that shit off.
Well, I'm sure right now everybody's quite aware of the crew and the quote and the unbridled moronicnism of that thought. Because you're talking about a season coming off 2017 and our quarterback having still a MVPs season in 2017. And in that draft coming in 2018, we drafted Calvin Ridley. And I felt like if we had drafted Lamar Jackson and let him sit behind there, bro, we needed receivers.
Right.
We needed receivers. I mean, Matt Ryan was out here making gold out of goddamn acorn nuts and boiling water. We needed receivers.
He was throwing the oodles and noodles.
Okay. Sound better when you say it. Now, considering your reaction to said video clip and podcasting crew, freshman, tell us, in detail what you really felt about that.
Honestly, just like how you built it up, and he said we should have been picking Lamar. I'm like, bro, why are you still talking about this? Like, you must have y'all have nothing else to talk about. Y'all have nothing else going on at that show. If this is what y'all subject material is, bro, you starting that all over again for what? And why does that matter? Why is that irrelevant right now? It just don't make sense. So now you just speaking on how your feelings are hurt right about now still because he didn't get picked, or probably some other players that didn't get picked that are Lamar Jackson-esque. So, I mean, I don't even listen to them or watch them. But the fact that was the first clip I really tried to pay attention to, and I had to turn the shit off, says something.
Exactly.
Now, if we remember correctly in that draft, the reason why he dropped as far as he dropped, because if Baltimore don't pick him, he might not get picked to the third or fourth round, because a lot of teams had their mind about Lamar Jackson and wanted to move him from quarterback to receiver.
Or to the position he's already at, running back.
Yeah.
Boy, you better. If your ass don't get out inside my damn head, boy.
Bang.
So it wasn't just a Baltimore thing; it was a league-wide thing.
It was worldwide.
Yeah, it was. If Baltimore don't pick him at 25, he might not get picked to the third, fourth, or fifth round. Because a lot of teams, and I've looked at and listened to a lot of old interviews. I went back and I looked at a lot of NFL lives from that night, that day, those days. The subject matter on Lamar Jackson was he could be, in for a position change. Okay, so you to sit here and we could have picked him and let him sit behind Matt, and he could have took over in 21, and we could have ran and said, man, bro, have you not? I'm quite sure you've seen the same thing we've seen the last damn 8 years.
And I get tired of hearing that, like, oh, if we'd have picked him or just any player, not even just him.
It's been him. It's been Justin Fields. I mean, come on.
Y'all do realize this team will be a lot different
Yeah.
if we pick those players. So you might not get Jesse Bates. You might not get a JPJ. You might not get a Jalen Walker. You might not get. It's a lot of other things that fall under that domino if that domino falls down.
Yeah, we don't even have Terrell brothers.
But for you intelligent haters that wanted us to spend 3 first-round picks of our future to get him in 2020. Excuse me, in 2021. Okay, you do realize a multitude of defensive players that we got now we wouldn't have.
Offense too. It wouldn't be no Bijan.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be nobody.
No Drake, probably no Chris Lindstrom.
No, we would have had Chris.
No Bergeron.
Yeah, no Bergeron.
No Bijan.
Probably no Brandon Dorless. Even
right.
A late round pick.
Jake probably would have left.
Yeah. You probably wouldn't have half the players you had now still.
Yeah, it would have been like Lamar and who?
Yeah.
Would have been like the Temptations.
Right. I mean, this sick obsession that the majority of this fan base has in wanting to relive the Vic experience. Y'all need to find a couch to lay on with that shit. This sick obsession to think that Justin Fields would have came here and changed life. Have y'all? He's on his 14th. Last chance with Andy Reid type situation. Of a quarterback class that some of y'all idiotically said was better. It was the greatest quarterback class ever. They were even better than the 83 class. And I asked the question, what kind of dope you smoking?
Nah, that got to be some LSD, something.
That's some different kind of acid. That's a different kind of heroin. I mean, we
black magic.
Yeah. I mean, we watch. Okay, he sat 1 year behind Flacco. Clearly, didn't try to learn anything. Two offensive coordinators got fired. Matter of fact, in back-to-back years, your Super Bowl winning head coach and a very two-time national champion winning head coach who had but Stetson Bennett looked better in Todd Monken's offense than you do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we really gonna sit here and act like, okay, we saw him as a number 1 seed. Let Mike Vrabel and the Tennessee Titans come into Baltimore Stadium and make you look like Ryan Leaf in that game. I mean, what all these what if scenarios people keep coming up with, and most of the latest one from the Naked Boys over there and talking about we should have drafted this dude in 2018. And I mean, have we not been watching what has transpired in the last damn 7 years. 8 years.
Shit, do y'all think Julio would have stood for that shit?
Nope.
Julio would have bailed just like he did.
We're looking at a guy that wants to be the starting running back of his team. Okay, you know, I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. On a big picture, stop disrespecting Patrick Mahomes, because Patrick Mahomes is the face of the league. Period. Point blank. His resume says that. Okay. Period. Point blank. Lamar will never be on that level. He will never be better than Patrick Mahomes. Never. You all's wish and sitting his ass cheeks on this pedestal that don't belong, and you cannot. The mere fact that you all are sitting here in most cases and okay, we talking about a guy that's been the quarterback of a team that has been the number one offense over the last 7 years, 4 times. Number one ranked overall offense 4 times. He's been a number one seed going into playoffs 3 times. 4 times. Four of those 5 times. Okay, he's been third off overall and number 5 twice. But yet you constantly make excuses and well, he needs some. How much more help do you need being a top 5 fucking offense on a team that has a top 10 or better defense and a top 6 special team over the last damn decade?
You can't get to the Super Bowl with all that.
I'm just wow. Winning. Okay. Wow. But yet we should have drafted him in 2018. And I'm just keeping it a book, baby. We were not as good as the Baltimore Ravens organization with them offenses and defenses and special teams being ranked like that. And he couldn't get that team in 8 tries. You couldn't get the best you could do was 1 conference championship appearance. But we should have drafted him in 2018.
And who was our GM then?
Okay.
That's like cussing words.
I'm tired of you spitting on me. You know who's our GM then? Yeah, I didn't. God damn it.
Would have never worked.
It wouldn't have. We probably would have been wild card or better for about 4 or 5 straight years. If that.
At home.
Or if that. In a top-notch organization that had a championship pedigree defense, it was top 6 special team. And special punt coverage, kickoff coverage, field goal kicking. Top 6 for the better part of a decade. Top 6, bro. 7 or 8. You top 4. You were top overall offense 4 or 5 times. Top 5 twice. You ranked 3rd once and ranked 2nd once. And you cannot crack a Super Bowl. And miss me with that whole competition bullshit, because if he's that dude that y'all say he is, if he's better than Patrick Mahomes, like y'all say, if he's y'all go dual threat God, why has he been to a Super Bowl? And you can't say it's because of the team.
What they gonna say when we beat their asses this year?
I'm really over the Lamar AAU Jackson narrative, especially after this past offseason when key members of that offense said, fuck this shit, I'm out. And the only thing is left is him and a jacked up King Henry.
Mm.
Yep, I said that shit out loud. Sure did.
Damn, Derrick Henry need to get up out of there.
I'm just saying. I mean, brother, when are you going to acknowledge the truth? When are you going to acknowledge reality? No. It ain't everybody else. It's him. It's him. It always has been him. He has always been the problem. You want to be the superstar player, but you don't put in superstar player effort. You want to be where Patrick Mahomes is, but you don't put in Patrick Mahomes' effort. Y'all said for years that it was coach. Okay, all right. You got rid of the coach. You got rid of the offensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? The mere fact that a top 2 or better center left your team, left you. Arguably the best center in the league, left you and went to the fucking rate. I'm all right. Okay. Okay. Good. Mike Evans, a top receiver in this league, 1,000 yards consecutively, the 8, 9, 10 seasons, had to choose between the 49ers and you, and he chose Brock Purdy. I'll wait. I let that sink in. He chose Brock Purdy over you, over the dual threat guy. I mean, what more does it take? Is it going to take for you all to realize that motherfucker is not it at quarterback? It's just not. He is not. He is not the GOAT of nothing. He is not the face of the never will be. He is not the premier quarterback in this league. No, he is not.
How much he been hurt?
And they sit up here and say, we should have drafted him in 2018, or they said, and the Falcons will have a Super Bowl. How? How will we have a Super Bowl already? How?
I gave it 10 episodes.
Somebody hook me out, man. Maybe somebody else can explain it better than I can. Because I don't know. I got 4 eyes and I know what I'm seeing. I'm calling out what I'm seeing. Can somebody else, break it down to people as, because I've been told I'm the biggest Lamar Jackson hater walking.
And then they talk about our offensive line. Then he would have been on the ground.
That right there, Vince. That right there. Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl with this organization. For all y'all run out there in the middle of the street where he had such thing. Okay, well, Lamar Jackson had a top 10 or better defense for 8 straight fucking years. So miss me with that analogy. Okay, he is not it in prime time. The bigger the stage, the smaller he gets. In that AFC Championship game against Kansas City, and that defense gave him the ball inside the 30 3 times late in the 4th quarter, and he did what? In crunch time, he did what? But we should have drafted him in 2018. All right.
If I have to give it,
Okay. See, this fan base, the Atlanta Ravens fan base, you know, out here, we'd have drafted Lamar Jackson over Calvin Ridley. What has happened in the last 7 years that makes you really truly believe and think that we'd have a Super Bowl with him or Justin Fields? What? What is on the boys' resumes that makes you think that we would be successful as an organization with either one of them two? You no football IQ having as racist fucks out here spewing shit on and hitting sin on some of the dumbest fucking shit. You let Greg Street come on your goddamn show and throw Matt Ryan's jersey in the damn trash can and could commence to goddamn lick Michael Vick's ass for goddamn 45 minutes. When you sit up here 96 hours ago and how about we had a drafted, I think we did ourselves, we shot ourselves in the foot for not drafting Lamar Jackson over Calvin Ridley. You really should exercise your fucking right to shut the entire fuck up. I mean, honestly, I don't like talking about this dude on a regular basis, but y'all continuously on every other fucking day, you're out here kissing his ass and placing them ass cheeks on a pedestal he has not earned or deserved to be on. I mean, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm willing to stand corrected. Correct me if I'm fucking wrong about Lamar Jackson, please. Somebody, anybody. I'm just because this is ridiculous. This dude has quit on his team. He don't show up in primetime moments. He can't win a big game to save his fucking life. Y'all out here is celebrating 102 passer rating in week 3 against the Cleveland fucking Browns. And the following week, he quits on his team against Kansas City. And we should have drafted that in 2018. All right. Somebody else say something. I can't make any more points than I've made and been making the last 5 years about this dude.
Imagine if we would have had him under stupid. Oh Lord.
But you know they'd probably done the same thing for Raheem they've been doing for Lamar.
Well, the capage is real. We're gonna be becoming the cap of America for real. The capital of America. Cap Nation.
Folks, people come at me on Facebook and on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, and on here, you know, and the only thing they come at me and try to stand on is 2024. Okay, and what did he do? But lose to the guy that's all claim was you take Josh Allen off the Buffalo Bills in 24. They don't win 5 games. They don't win 5 games. We're talking about a MVP award. You take Lamar Jackson off them Ravens, they still make the goddamn playoffs because you got that defense and Henry and that fucking run game. And as we saw, anybody else that played quarterback for their team, why does that damn offense look better?
Yep. Tyler Huntley made that offense go so good.
But we out here doing dumb shit like we should have drafted him in 2018. We probably would have no. If he can't win a Super Bowl with a top-notch organization like the Baltimore fucking Ravens, with those offensive rankings over the last 7 and 8 years, and you really think he's gonna change life here? With no weapons? With no weapons. With no Bijan. Imagine Lamar Jackson with a half a leg. Let me see. No, he wasn't. He wasn't still here. Julio was gone. It was matter of fact. It was Kyle's rookie year, or was it? Was that 2019? To 2019 with Julio and Russell Gage, and Russell Gage became goddamn Mr. Third Down. Imagine Lamar Jackson with that and a half a run game. Do you think Lamar Jackson could carry that team?
If he can carry any team, it should have been the team he got selected by.
Right.
One of the best organizations in the NFL.
Bro, they drafted a receiver in the first round. Goddamn, what was 2017, 2018, 2019, and 2020. And only one of those receivers stayed, and that was Bateman. They traded for what was dude's name from Carolina? They traded for old boy from Carolina. In 3 games in, the boy refused to go on the field. Now, I'm not going to go out here and run routes for no reason. He ain't finna throw to nobody.
Deontay Johnson.
Yes. He said that. He said what everybody else already knew out loud in a room full of reporters. I'm not finna go out here and run routes for no reason. He ain't finna throw to nobody. Not to a receiver anyway. Yeah, Hollywood Brown got drafted in the first round, and when he realized what it was, he left and when they got a chip with Patrick. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But we should have drafted him. All right. Okay.
What?
Okay. Okay. Enough of that, motherfucker. Coach Stefanski was warned and obliged be prepared for to recognize that Bijan Robinson may not be from this world. When you get to see him up close, you will understand he is not from this world.
So he an alien?
Hey. You know, he acknowledged the conversation that said just that, and has gotten to see some things on film and some things in practice, and he's starting to realize as such. I haven't been this carefree or relaxed with a coaching staff and personnel on my team honestly since 1998.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? I can't say that about 16 because I didn't have an awareness of what Kyle Shanahan really was after watching 2015 and all the struggles that happened, and then the whole back and forth and fight, you know what I'm saying, during the off season with him and Matt, coming into 16. So that's why I couldn't say that about that year, but I haven't.
The 49ers this year?
Yeah, we play them. Yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna be a personal ass game to Matt.
Look, there are some games on this schedule that is not gonna be for the weak at heart.
Mm-hmm.
Week 5, we live.
Hey, look, I have gotten so many messages, so many comments about that game. I am doing my best to financially set myself to try to be at that game. Yeah. But I might have to do a GoFundMe to help set some bond money aside, because if I get close to the field, it's not going to be cute. It's not going to be cute.
I'm gonna have to come help you on the side of the field.
Because I'm be trying to run out there to give that motherfucker the middle finger just with motherfucking calls. Mm-hmm. Just to let him know, fuck you. Especially if we win. Oh my God.
Oh, man. Y'all keep an eye on Sam. Not keep an eye on Sam.
Hey, but I'm talking about that day. Honestly, all of my devices are gonna be up to spec, because that pregame show, matter of fact, that's one game that's one of probably 3 games that we gonna be live all fucking game.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna hold you. It's one of 3 possible games on this damn schedule that we might be live all the way fucking through. Not just a pregame, not just the halftime, not just we might be look, boy, look at him. As much as Matt might work my nerve living and dying on every play, that motherfucking game right there, boy,
target on that game.
Boy, I might be reincarnated about 30 times in that game. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm gonna be looking for. I'm gonna be yelling at everything defensively. Hit that motherfucker. Hit him. Hit him. We should be bringing the house every fucking play. You blitz every day, and motherfucker get past the line of scrimmage, your ass coming out.
You better do everything.
If you saw Remember the Titans, you know where that line came from.
Hey, that's my woman.
You blitz all night. I ain't even gonna hold you. That Ravens game,
perfection.
That 49ers game, it's probably surprising to a lot of people. That Cleveland Browns game.
Yeah, that's gonna be personal for Stefanski.
Yes. Yes. And I'm telling you something, man. I think the Cleveland Browns are going to be better than a lot of people believe. That they did not do a bad job in the offseason with some of the draft and free agency. They was not moving bad, bro. They was not moving bad.
I hope Tom Mike can beat the shit out of the Ravens.
You know, but if the Browns,
they keep the predator in check.
I'm just saying.
Instead of letting him on loose again. Touching stuff.
Mm-hmm. Turn the predator loose, let him run up to Baltimore and holler at the imposter mama. She freaky anyway.
Damn.
Like a dish rag.
Woo-wee! Just nasty.
Filthy.
Hey, man. Shout out to Mad Mike. Who's been doing yeoman work, like this piece on Hummer the Clown being exposed as screwing over Michael Penix. Yeah, y'all check that out, man. There's a lot, and in lieu of the language schemes being implemented to flesh out all things Rahimity. There's been, to low key under the radar things coming out about the screw jobs. Say it for me one time, madam. Sabotage. What?
Tajay.
Yes. He tried to ruin Penix. He didn't do anything to help that boy. He got him hurt, and it is just a sad state of affairs that he is able to keep a job in the NFL.
I might have to go on the field with you and kick him in the nuts.
I'm just saying.
Both of y'all going to jail. Both of y'all going to jail right now.
Y'all
cellmates.
If there's a situation where that dude is back in the bins anywhere, that you better have security around. I'm just saying.
You better have 10 pieces of security.
You better have security around him.
Now,
a former Falcons running back signs with the Miami Dolphins. I'm trying to see what the name is on it, but that just happened. But what say? Go ahead. What you was finna say, Fresh?
Now, Angel Reese tweeted, "I'm a female version of Blade in this league."
Ooh.
Now, is it true? Wesley Snipes and Kevin Durant tweeted something to her? Because Wesley Snipes.
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, "Don't ever compare yourself to me again." That's disrespectful. Wow.
Yeah. Wesley on some ego type shit.
Yeah. Like Wesley, where did you come from?
You feeling all kind of rancid since you got your,
your citizenship back.
Yeah, you got your yeah. I mean, and I can understand the analogy where she's coming from with it. But I mean, for you to get disrespect, see, your little ass gonna fuck around and a large individual gonna be at your door.
Ooh.
And then Kevin Durant put your actual nickname will be Butter Knife.
Oh.
You know, first of all, Slim Reaper, we you want to prove your manhood first. I'm just saying, you gonna be in the closet or you gonna be out the closet? Which one you gonna be?
Gonna be like R. Kelly.
You know, I mean, you and your KD, your standpoint is fraudulent as it is. You know what I'm saying? You show Caitlyn love, you know what I'm saying? You show Asia love, you know what I'm saying? But but you want to shade Angel. You show Cameron Brink love, you know what I'm saying? You show Breonna Stewart love, but you shade Angel. And I'm talking about putting in monster work. Putting in monster work. You know what I mean? You know, you can't talk about the dream and therefore on record without acknowledging the work that she has done in these games. But you want to call her a butter knife, though. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. And what have you done the last 6 years? What have you done since Golden State?
Drop the ball.
But I mean, you know, I'm okay. All right. Okay. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't want to hear shit about no motherfucking injuries, but you know what I'm saying? Your ass got excavated out the motherfucking playoffs by who and when? All right. You did what in Phoenix? Oh, my bad. You did what in Brooklyn? Damn. Empty bag again. But you taking a shot. You know what? I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave that where it is. Leave that where it is. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers want to run around here and keep y'all foot on LeBron neck, but y'all say nothing when this motherfucker gets ousted in the first motherfucking round. Oh, okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Brooklyn. Finna be on his 15. He finna be on his 15.
Oh, so you're an NBA hoe?
Okay.
He gonna be on the unemployment line.
Finna be on his 15. And you can't say that Rockets team wasn't a good team, but you could not have. All right. Okay. I mean, what was the Lakers that good in the first round, or was the Rockets just that bad? I mean, throughout the year, the Rockets was a top 5 defensive team in the NBA. You know, why isn't Kevin Durant considered a top-notch leader in this league? Why have we haven't seen him since Golden State? Why hasn't he been able to carry a team? Why hasn't he been able to lead a fucking team? Why hasn't he made a march to the fucking finals since Golden State? If he is that dude. But you out here throwing shade to Angel Reese. All right. Okay.
Why he gonna say when she get a chip?
Okay. Okay. It is what it is. Hey man, y'all pull up. You know what I'm saying? Pull back up Miss White Network. Man, my sports dual stream tonight. Dream links at 9:00. Ms. Vice President, you gonna be on board?
Okay.
Try to be.
Okay.
What channel that game on?
I want to say NBC, but I might be wrong.
Don't know.
But I'll check it up and see.
I'm gonna look it up.
Mm-hmm.
Sports Tea Dummy of the Week.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't gonna forget.
Oh, I know.
Did y'all see they tried to ask Stefanski about JPJ? He said, I'm not talking about it.
What is there to talk about? The situation is out there.
Right.
I mean, it's pretty much done and over with.
Why y'all got to ask him a question?
Mm-hmm.
Because they trying to be like me. They don't know how to stir the pot. Make sure nothing sticks.
My sports team dummy of the week. Donovan Mitchell.
Damn.
Yeah. Donovan. I'm piggybacking off your mind, Chef. Yes, I am. When you're on this squad and you see, even with another superstar, and the beard was doing all he could do. Damn it, you go up there and you demand the motherfucking ball and you are one of the best in the league at getting to the goddamn basket. I'm sorry, there is not a soul on the New York Knicks squad that can guard you 1-on-1. I mean, I know you got, what I'm saying, that cocoa powder in your nostrils and eyeballs and shit, but bro, we're talking about an NBA championship. We're talking about an NBA situation. We're talking about a playoff situation. And you get swept by these Knicks because you did not show up in game 3 and 4. Yeah. Sports Tea Dummy of the Week. Next.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I got 2.
Ooh.
I think I know.
My first one is I'm gonna go opposite of what you said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna go James Harden. For you to have 12 points in the closeout game, I'm sorry, sir. That's not good enough. You've crumbled in the playoffs too many goddamn times to be still considered a superstar. Yeah, that ships is passed. 2, Josh Jacobs. What the fuck are you doing, sir? What are we doing? He didn't have 1, not 2, not even 3. He had multiple. More than 5.
He got 7 charges.
Ooh.
He had more than 5 charges for domestic violence.
That man was beating her ass while she was on the phone with the police.
Come here.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, they got the 911 call. Yeah. And was.
You're a fucking dummy. What are you doing?
Right. You trying to be like Marcelo Zuna?
No, he reincarnated Ray Rice.
Oh God. The one that dragged his wife, his girlfriend, whatever, into that elevator.
Yeah, after my stomp, kick, beat that. Yeah. They finna Ray Rice his ass. Me.
Yeah.
Your career is done.
I think I'm gonna reiterate my sports tea dummy. Ray J.
Did you see his face?
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Oh
see,
my god.
see now I was gonna go with that again or Johnny Manziel because he fought that night too.
You got beat by a drag queen.
Damn.
You got knocked out by a drag queen. You got knocked out by a drag queen. You know what I'm saying? And then the post-fight disrespectful interview. What you are, bro? There are like 8 memes right now with Ray J. The broken internet disrespect that is going on. The motherfucking interviewer said, "What in the fuck was you thinking?" In those words. Bruh, and then there was a camera shot when the knockout blow that shows the starry-eyed, cross-eyed look on your way down, bruh, will live in infamy for the rest of your. That is something you.
I don't think you cannot look at that and not laugh.
Right.
Oh my goodness!
That is a oh damn look without the words being lip moved. It is oh damn.
Bro, I know he getting zoned on at home.
The crazy thing is, he hit him in the face and left a knot on your forehead. How did that happen?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Madam, you got a sports tea dummy of the week?
A stupid ass Steeler fan I ran into Sunday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You said you wanted to tell us about that.
Yeah. He got a nerve to talk about my team and then had a nerve to say Kirk Cousins was a better pick for us than MPJ. Kiss my ass.
Wow.
Talking about I would have, if I was him, I would have been acted the way Kirk Cousins acted with MPJ. I wouldn't have helped his ass either. Then on time, I said, "What you think about y'all quarterback?" He said, "Fuck Rodgers." You talking about fuck Rodgers? Look what y'all in now.
Wow.
You might as well get Kirk Cousins.
It sucks to be a Steelers fan after having to live through Antonio Brown.
Now check this out. He actually compared us to Cowboy fans. Talking about we're going to the Super Bowl every year. I said, don't you ever compare us to them bitches.
I've heard a lot of shit that come from out of this fan base, but I've never heard none of us be on that particular monster that the Cowboys that be on. I can't. I'm not even gonna allow anyone to own up to that dumbass shit.
Right.
I've had some hopes, but for the most part, I think I've called our season for what it was all the way around. I mean, I have hoped to get into the playoffs. There's only been 1 or 2 times in my existence where I said, okay, we got a Super Bowl team. One time I was right and one time I was wrong.
Yeah.
And that was 98 and 2012.
He talking about, oh yeah, I like the Cowboys. Bitch, we ain't gonna never be like the Cowboys going 30-something years without and always saying going to the Super Bowl.
Well, one thing I can acknowledge, even in our in Arthur, I'm gonna say, well, I would say this in Arthur Blank's history, because in Rankin Smith's history, he fired 2 coaches who could have taken us to the playoffs.
Yeah.
But in Arthur Blank's history, he has never fired a coach that, you know, that could have had us with Super Bowl aspirations. Jimmy Jones, you said anybody could coach this team that Jimmy Johnson helped build, and nah.
And then I went down the drain.
If you and your dumbass ego don't get in the goddamn way, the Cowboys will probably be the most storied dynasty
But the one thing we did agree
in
on,
NFL history, because the Cowboys could have won 5 straight Super Bowls.
Yeah,
they could have.
We both said Jerry Jones. The reason why they ain't doing that because of him. That team is gonna go better when he die.
You have done nothing since 1995. Since beating the Steelers in 95, you as a franchise, you have done nothing but flounder and chug in media. If there was ever a picture, if mediocrity was a picture, then fucking Dallas Cowboys since 1995 is.
Ooh. It's a shame. We gotta say they're not gonna do good until he die.
I mean, you know, the reality is as such. I mean, but you know.
So is the OKC Thunder's point guard really wavy?
Wait, what?
I'm reading the post saying the OKC point guard Jared McCain has reportedly came out as wavy, making him the first openly wavy NBA player.
Well, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Gay.
Oh damn.
Oh damn.
See, look. I know how not to get in trouble with the LG with the alphabet game.
Okay. All right. Okay. You know, I mean, I don't know. And I mean, shit. All right.
All right, then. Do what you do.
Yeah.
That's his lifestyle.
All right, they said it was fake, boy, but I had to read it like because the picture they got of him and the way he's looking a little sus. It's like this is a little crazy. Might be some truth. Let me ask.
The pot stirrer is at work.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
It work.
I don't think anybody has done that since Jackson College.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the NBA, yeah. I
What
mean,
happened to that NFL guy he came out?
Michael Sam.
Yeah.
Thank you for holding it down.
No, I think he's fading seclusion and living his life.
Hey.
You know, he got the little check. They last I heard, you know, they put together a little business. I mean, and moved on with life. You know, you know what I'm saying? That whole little situation. You know.
And it's well over 50,000.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, but they're still a fan though. He told me, "Oh, I know we're gonna have a suck ass season. Y'all have a suck ass season, and keep your comments to yourself about my team."
All this stuff with my husband, and I was the only
I think that's just expected, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it like this: until we get the coaching right, this team is always gonna be disrespected.
basically. But if we do get it right now, they can't say shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is right, and I think a lot of people are are hating ahead of time because they know it.
Mm-hmm. I think
Because
the rest of the league knows.
you don't put you don't add pieces to a coaching staff like this, like a Alex Van Pelt, like a Bill Callahan, who again the best offensive line coach for the better part of the last decade. All right. You know what I'm saying? And the other pieces offensively in position coaching and it not mean something.
I think the rest of the league already know.
Yes. The rest of the league knows if it wasn't for Raheem Morris dumbass, we lost games because of dumb coaches decisions.
Right.
It had nothing to do with the players themselves. Arguably one of the greatest coaches to ever do it, Bill Belichick said, no amount of talent can overcome bad coaching.
Exactly. We almost had Bill Belichick.
And we're living proof of that shit the last 2 fucking years. Man, you know what? We gonna get
We
there.
gonna keep going. Yeah, we gonna keep this going.
You know what I'm saying? We got a dream game to do. You know what I'm saying? Got to get you a little dinner. You know what I'm saying? Beforehand and get situated, man.
On the dream game, I don't think it's on TV.
Oh, okay.
No, I can't watch it.
Oh damn! Are you sure?
Yeah.
Damn.
They said it's on football and something else. I think
Oh, Lord.
I ain't got neither one of those.
Damn.
Oh damn! Damn! Am I gonna end up doing it by myself? Oh shit!
Damn, they not on no local stuff?
We in Minnesota. It's West Coast time now.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, but shit. I mean, we gonna make it do what it do. Make it do what it do.
This is so.
Let's see.
Let's go right now.
CNN, Damn.
Well, I hope we win.
Hockey, goddamn conference finals, Hurricanes, Canadians. Shit. Wow. Dead ass. It ain't on nothing local. We're not on anything local.
Damn.
I mean, they do that from time to time. So I'm not really surprised.
I mean, I hope we win. That's...
Right here. Now, on the WNBA app, it's listed. That's where I'm gonna be looking at it from on my Fire Stick.
Oh, okay.
Damn, but it ain't showing nothing motherfucking local. That's crazy. Damn. That's crazy. Yeah. For real, that's crazy. That's straight up crazy. Well,
They ain't on nothing.
we got to make it. We got to make it work. We got to make it work. We got to make it work. Not on FanDuel. Wow. Unless you got a satellite, pick up the links, pick up Minnesota channel.
Man.
Say what?
I ain't.
Damn.
Okay, let's.
Yeah.
Damn, they get disrespected.
Yeah.
Chicago. Damn. Okay. Well, it's one of those nights, man. We gonna bring it to you the best way we can. And man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, logging in. You know what I mean? As always, we gonna make it happen, Captain. Make it do what it do. Hey, we gonna keep it A. We're gonna keep it dirty. We're gonna always keep it real. So that your next choice be your best choice for the madam, the freshman, the vice president. I am the people's OG, aka Mr. White. Hey man, I'll let y'all in a couple hours.
Peace.
Yeah, check the mic. Word up. OGBigsam holds the crown. With the fam, we run the town. Mad Monday with the general. Every move is fundamental. Wicked T Wednesday. Fridays high noon madness. Master content agility. Avoiding all the sadness. Always tune in to the network. Mr. White.